This story contains heavy themes. Please consult the content warnings below. Come close, speak soft, gather round, sweet children, and let me give you a tale. Come close and whisper. Our haunted mother is wearing sorrow's veil. Hey, howdy, hi, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Husk, the Batty Bards production, sponsored by Kobold Press. I was about to say sponsored by Tales of the Valiant, child. But yes, this is our Tales of the Valiant game. We are going to be playing episode 4 today. But before we dive in, I'm going to allow my incredible cast to introduce themselves. We are going to start with Duckalicious.
What's going on, y'all? It's everybody's favorite walking dream from behind the screen, Big Duck. How's it going? I will be playing Brave, pronouns he, him, my pronouns they, them, a metallurgist mechanist dwarf. And I'm gonna pass it over to Satine.
Sweet.
Right
Oh,
when I
you're
was
muted, baby.
switching my screen. Hello, my name is Sateenbonnet. Pronouns my name and none. I will be playing Ansel the False, maybe really the False. The false. Keep on adding more junior, senior, junior, senior. Adding that. Their pronouns is it, she, and they, and I'll be playing a flicker dark monk beastkin. Yes. I'm going to pass it to Apple.
Hello, all. It's Apple Juice spelled like Beetlejuice, any and all pronouns. I will be playing Curtis Copernicus, the human rogue who is not dead. We survived last episode, people, and hey, that's all we can ask for. I will be popcorning it over towards Bluu.
Hi, I'm Bluu. My pronouns are they, they, and I'm playing Kyrene, whose pronouns are he, they. And I'm gonna mute that. Uh, Kyrene is a um, warlock sorcerer, a Reaper warlock, and a chaos magic sorcerer. And we're here for just a good old time. And pass it to Alix.
It's me, Mario. Hey, howdy, hi, y'all. My name is Alix. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm going to be your game master for this evening. So, last we left off in our previous chapter, we saw 4 different vignettes as the portal in Maua closed and left all of you someplace new, someplace different, a place between places. You were separated and found your way back to one another through fear and dedication and death and potentially seeing your patron. Um the 4 of you dealt with your own personal backstories and answered a few questions, raised a few more questions, and eventually found your way back to one another through a giant silver mirror. Um, in that mirror, the last person to come through was Bream, who had gone to the Lich's cave and found a potentially dying or dead Mireya and tried to save her yet again, only to pull a giant shadow monster out of the mirror instead. Curtis died in his vignette and was brought back by Kyrene and Ansel and had a whole like panic attack situation. It was very there was a lot of care that Curtis was handled with. And Kyrene saw the fourth Fae talking to a giant eidolon blossom, referring to it as the mother. Ansel was trapped in the back of its mind, stuck and wallpapered over as her body was invaded by the matriarch of war. And through it all, you guys have been in this liminal nowhere place, this place between places. And before you, there is a giant silver mirror, gargantuan in size. And the surface of the mirror ripples like water disturbed by, I don't know, a rock in a pond. It ripples out and shows you through the mirror a swamp at twilight. And behind you, the four of you are still gathered in this nowhere place, and behind you, you have Bream holding on to a rope, on the other side of which is a giant shadow monster. So I turn to my wonderful players. How do you proceed? What would you like to do?
Well, what are you
What,
doing,
yeah, what do
Bream?
you think, Satine?
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do, but
Mhm.
is Bream still looking into the jaws of hell?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Reem is standing there, not defeated, but you can definitely see in his body there is an exhaustion. There is a not hesitation to act, but an unwillingness to. And Reem's just going to honestly talk and try to have a conversation with this shadow creature, not hoping for any kind of response, but is just tired. And he just looks up and goes, "What was I supposed to do?"
Hmm. This shadow monster reaches for you. A long, long fingered, taloned hand reaches and curves around the side of your face in a sick mimic of care. And you feel like, have you ever touched a shark or
Yes.
like a stingray and you felt the scales of it where
Mhm,
it's rough but also kind of slimy?
mhm.
That's the texture of this hand as it curves around your face, and you see this monster has the audacity to mimic Mireya's mannerisms, tilts its long head to the side, its mouth dripping saliva, teeth like clamping open, and it says, "Exactly what you did."
I'm so tired.
Well, let's go ahead and do what I was gonna do. uh, are you gonna
You
still
say
try to
you're
talk? Because I'm about to do my move.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think this
I'm
is
not
this is
acknowledging you all behind me. Like, I saw you when I came in, but this is what I was doing. This is what I will continue to do. And I'll go, "I'm so tired. I couldn't I couldn't get out there. I couldn't move, and I came here, and where did you go?"
um
close. If you're tired, dear, then rest. And you feel this hand around the side of your head sort of begin to gently move you forward, trying to pull you into this long armed embrace. Yes, Ansel, what would you like to do?
yeah.
I'm
Let me.
sorry.
Yeah, what you about to do, Ansel? Because I'm
Right,
not
because
all
I
gonna
see
do
you
something, but
like
what are you about
chomping
to
at
do
the bit.
first?
How much feet is away from I'm away from them?
That's a good question. So, positioning.
Mhm.
Let's talk about where you're probably maybe 20 feet away,
20
something
feet.
like that, because it's not a huge space.
Okay. But what I need to do, I'm gonna need all my abilities. So
Lay it on me.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Step of the Wind
Of
because if we're
course.
close by, I was gonna do something else. But if I'm not there, I'm gonna go use my bonus action as let me double check my for my Steps of the Wind. Disengage or dash. I'm gonna use dash. So if I'm gonna
Hmm.
double my distance, I have 50 movement, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
100. So what I'm gonna do with Bream is I look at the portal behind me and I look at currently what's going on behind me with Bream with the monster come
Hmm.
thing. I said I scream out, "Breed, that is not Mireya," and I dash to them, and
Okay.
I want to pick them up.
Okay. Bream, are you resisting being grappled right now? Or grabbed?
No, I don't think I'd resist being grappled in this moment.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to snatch this young man up.
It will snatch this young man up. It's so funny.
And because I see that they are so close to their throat and trying to snatch him back, I say to Bream, "Let go of the rope." Does
So
Bream let
here's
go
the
of the rope?
thing. Um,
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll to see if Dream will, because the rope isn't just like a rope, it's my shard of creation as a rope.
Mm,
So it's how much
It's just a
I
second.
rolled a 3.
you're so fine.
So the wise thing
Ooh.
would be to let go. And so you just see Bream's hand tighten as he says back, I know it's not her. I can't let go just yet.
So you are willing to die this way for someone who is not the person you love? To this creature that's here?
You hear the shadow monster hiss at the reference.
Ansel growls back. Like
I mean,
literally its teeth and jaws is like now showing the whites of it growing back as they look at it in pure contempt of trying to mimic something of their friend when they know this is not you.
yeah.
Not them, I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
While these two are like kind of having a little bit of a chat, sort of thing, can did did Bream? Okay, I have a couple of questions because there's a couple things I can do in this moment. First, I want to cast Shatter on this mirror
Okay.
to break it because the
The
portal is
mirror
behind us, right?
with the shadow monster in it, right?
Yes.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. And
Okay,
the
and where's
big
the
mirror
one with the
behind y'all that leads to the swamp. Mhm.
cool, cool, cool. So I would like to cast Shatter on the mirror that the shadow monster is trying to come through.
Okay.
And did Bream already let go of the rope? Like, or actually, I guess a better question would be, would we know that that rope is Bream's shard of creation?
No, it just looks like a regular rope to you.
Okay, I was gonna send Opal after to grab it.
I don't know if you want
But
to send
if
Opal.
Kyrene doesn't know, Opal can teleport, so I'm not even worried about it to be honest.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, I was gonna have them blip in, grab that, blip out, but Kyrene would know. So, yeah, I think Kyrene would like. glance back at Curtis, who is a fucking beautiful position in this lush armchair, and they will grab the back of Curtis's like jacket in an attempt to drag him towards the swamp portal, and will yell out, "We're leaving! We are leaving!" And they will cast Shatter on the mirror. Um, it has to roll a and it rolls at a disadvantage since it's like inorganic material. It's a
Yes.
DC 15 con save.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to do 2 rolls for that DC 15 con, one for the mirror and one for the actual monster.
Cool.
So let's do it's disadvantage for both because the monster isn't technically out yet. Okay. Let's see. DC 15 con. I rolled a nat 20 and then I rolled a 7. Oh my god. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So the mirror fails and the monster damn also fails. Cuz I rolled a 6. So, yeah,
Beautiful. That is 13 thunder damage.
13 thunder
Um,
damage.
yeah.
Okay, and that does beat the threshold for the mirror. Yes. Damn. Yeah, that did some damage.
All right, cool. I gotta put that out there. Oh yeah, that's just my one today, and then I have to roll a save.
Yes, please.
Um, Shatter second triple. Oh fuck
Oh
me. Oh my
no.
fucking god. I rolled a nat
No,
one.
and it fucking shattered. That's
I
so
yeah, I
funny.
programmed it to do that
That's great.
on
That's
fails.
great. Yes. Okay, so go
That
ahead.
that checks out. Yeah.
It
Okay, cool, cool, cool,
does.
cool,
It
cool.
does. Go
Uh
ahead and roll on your volatile spell effect table
gosh
and we'll see
fucking
what
damn it.
happens.
You know what? Kyrene hold on. Let's see what the fuck I get. Let's see what I get. Um Arcane
Ooh.
energy thumbs through you, creating an unnatural warble that is audible to a distance of 300 feet. For 1 hour, your cantrips deal additional damage equal to your charisma modifier.
Your chaos is
Nice.
so
Hell
forgiving
yeah.
to you. Your chaos
Sometimes.
God's
loves you.
favorite.
Oh, and like I'm still babbling, so I'm saying these things, but it is coming out as and they are like trying to fucking drag her with both hands. I think Opal is probably like has like a pants leg and is also trying to drag fucking Curtis towards this portal. I'm not strong at all. So yeah.
Oh, I can get him. I can get Curtis too.
Hell yeah. So here's how this plays out. You still have the rope, Bream. You've grabbed Bream, Ansel. And Kyrene, you're babbling, but you're casting Shatter. So here's how this plays out. The monster, the shadow monster, is has not relinquished its hold on Bream, still has like the tip of a talon in Bream's like shirt, like grabbing onto his clothes. And as Kyrene casts Shatter, you hear like the babbling, and the mirror like cracks and splinters and then breaks apart, and the frame begins to fall as shards of glass like rain down all over this monster. The monster takes actually ooh yeah, it takes 26 damage because you rolled 13 thunder. It's susceptible to that. Shadow.
Hmm.
So go ahead and Bream, you see this shadow monster as it screeches out. It takes all this damage and like lets out this inhuman, ear shattering screech. And you know already, you knew that this wasn't Mireya, but this sort of seals that, like rubber stamps that in your mind. How do you respond?
Um I think Bream's heart breaks with all of this that is going on. Like it's too much. It's been
Yeah.
4 days. It's too much for Bream to handle. Um,
Yeah.
the whiplash, the back and forth, is she, isn't she? Every time it's gotten to a point that it's starting to get offensive. So I'm going to call back my shard of creation from its um rope form and just return it back to like what is a septum ring in Bream's nose. And it's just going to let
Yeah.
go. Not out of like willingness to let go, but just out of that exhaustion, that frustration. He's been banging his head against the wall and everything keeps pulling him away from it. That,
Yeah.
yeah, Bream's going to just let Ansel take him away.
Um, I clutch like Bream, like someone is like clutching like their child close to their chest, and does a like a sneer, last sneer at the monster as this glass is shadowing around them, and make a dash away.
Okay.
Um,
Smart. Very smart.
is how is Curtis?
Yeah, that was
Question,
my next question
because I
actually.
want to pick that nigga up
Curtis
too.
is Curtis is still like a bit out of it. Let me actually just roll just like a real quick like wisdom
You
saving throw
rolled
just to
well on
see.
your constitution save last time. You rolled a
Okay.
19 if I recall correctly.
Something like
Um
that. Let me just see like how they're doing like mentally if they're able to like speak. All right. 13.
yeah.
They are I think Kyrene pulling them and their incoherent babble. Um I think Curtis like slowly begins to realize like, oh, like it's not incoherent babble because I'm losing my fucking mind. It's incoherent babble because like that's just what they're saying. So I think Curtis is like kind of blinking back a bit to to themselves. Um and is like stepping along, like being pulled along and seeing like, yeah, we're making an exit now. And it's kind of going through the swamp door as well.
Okay. The how do you are you heading towards the swamp door as well, Ansel? Holding Bream?
Oh yeah, I got 100 dash, so I'm.
Oh, so you're gone. You're
I
out. You
am
and Bream
gone.
have pieced the fuck out. Got it.
I saw that
Heard
Curtis is
and
going over
understood.
there. I am going. I have 100 feet. I'm going through.
Heard. Heard. Ansel said we ain't wasting no time. Fuck this monster right quick. And as you guys exit, like head into the silver mirror, you like walk through and it's like walking through like liquid mercury except sans the like danger. So you're just like walking through this viscous thick metallic looking surface. um and as you pop through, you look back, you hear the roar of the shadow monster behind you, like screaming bloody murder as like the shards of glass are raining down on its body, piercing it and puncturing it. And as you exit into the swamp, when you look back again, the portal has gone. You are now in the swamp, a swamp part of the drylands. Um, you see you see like mangrove trees with like hanging lichen and leaves and vines raining down on the surface of stagnant water. It's giving like Everglades meets Bayou for real. You see like fireflies sort of buzzing and filtering in and out and through the trees. You see big like what are they called? Like herons? I think those are the birds. The big white birds sort of standing in the water. You see movement in the water, but the water is not clear enough for you to see what is moving. But as it is, you hear more than anything, you hear the like chirping of frogs and crickets, the wah wah of like toads out in the swamp. And as you look all the way around, this swamp goes on forever. It is the horizon. You see that there is no there is no discernible like building or anything out here. So y'all tell me how you want to proceed.
Question: is everybody inside?
To yeah, I think so, but y'all tell me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fucking dragged Curtis through here if Curtis did not fucking get up and walk or crawl. But absolutely let
Curtis
Skye take
would have been
initiative
dragged
here.
for a bit and then walked eventually.
So Kyrene
Uh,
and Curtis and then Ansel and Bream also. Got it. So yeah, everybody's inside.
Can I say I did like the that skid, the famous skid?
Oh, the Oculus
Yes,
slide.
yes. When I came in, because I was going full force in like the liquid of like, is it dry? Like where we're at, is it? Does it feel like it's flimsy? Because you know how sometimes if you um
You're standing at the base of a huge mangrove tree. You
mhm.
are covered currently, or shaded more accurately, by leaves and lichen sort of hanging down. You're on essentially a pad of tree roots. So it's relatively sturdy, and there are dry spots in the swamp, but again, this is a swamp. So the majority of what you see is water.
Could I think Kyrene is immediately assessing for danger. So could I
Okay.
roll like an arcana or a nature check to see if this is safety?
Which one do you want to roll? That determines which information you get.
Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. Go anybody who would like to, please give me the skill check that you're rolling and let me know what where you're at. Go ahead
Curtis
and
will
roll
look around
Arcana.
for big things with teeth and roll perception.
Real, real, real.
Yeah.
Could
So real.
Opal give Curtis the help action? Opal has a really good heightened hearing and smell. So could
Yes.
Opal just help Curtis out with like taking a gander around?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So Curtis, go ahead and roll that with advantage, please.
29 is fucking crazy.
Period.
I got
Damn.
23.
We got a 23. Okay. So 29. Jesus, Curtis. My God. Uh 23 for Kyrene Arcana. So perception 29. What we got is essentially an empty swamp, at least to your knowledge. There are like as you like wander through, you see Opal sort of like skittering across the roots of the tree on the dry portions where the grasses grow. And you see him. Sorry, what are Opal's pronouns?
Shit, fucking Eddie.
Okay, cool. So you see Opal sort of skittering along where the grasses are, and you see, like, out of nowhere, a large mouth try and like clap down on Opal, but Opal is fast. And you understand recognizing this creature as a giant dire crocodile. Um, so as it like misses the opportunity to have Opal for dinner, basically, it like slides back into the murky water. So yes, there are big things with teeth here, but if you're mindful, you should be fine. We're gonna keep that perception check. So you have any other questions that you want to ask, feel free to think it through. But yeah, we'll keep that for a second because that's damn good. 23 Arcana. This place is suffused with magic. in a different way than the Summerlands was suffused with magic. The Drylands are filled with magic of a different sort. This is wilder magic, primordial magic, elemental magic. You also get with a 23 the faintest whiff of celestial. And I will also give you this on a 23 arcana check. You shook the last time that you interacted with that Eidolon blossom you kept in your jar, you shook it and you hear with a 23 arcana check, you hear it tapping in let me double check your languages real quick. Cause in my mind,
I absolutely will take it out to like look at this motherfucker. While if it's tapping, I speak Sylvan, Druidic, Primordial, and Void speech.
interestingly enough, none of those are languages that it speaks.
I can
Um
give this thing tongues. Do I feel like it is trying to like actually say something to me in this moment though?
to well, let's get an insight
Or
check.
I can even or I can do like I could do detect thoughts or I could do tongues. Um but
Let's
insight
y-
check.
yeah, we'll do an insight check and yeah, well we'll see.
A 9.
Hmm,
Can I
you
use
have
something to reroll that?
well, what you got?
That's what I'm trying to say.
So
I
with
do
that,
well,
go
sorry,
ahead.
one more question. I
Yeah.
have polyglot, but I
Mhm.
don't know if this will help me in this moment. But it does say when you make an ability check related to understanding the meaning of a verbal or written language you don't know, you can add your PB to the result. You have proficiency in a relevant skill or tool. If you have proficiency in a relevant skill or tool, you can double your proficiency bonus for the roll. Would that help at this moment?
So let's chat real quick. Would you consider like Morse code to be written or verbal, like as far as language is concerned? Because
Oh,
it
that's a
is a language
I would consider it. I
to be a
mean, I
language,
if
right?
yeah, I personally would.
Cool.
Give me
So
boosted vibes.
yeah, polyglot actually does help in this way. Insight will tell you that even with a 9, um, it's a plant. You know, the fact that
Mhm.
it's trying to tippity tap a message in the first place is already pretty nuts. Um, but it is also with that 23 arcana check, it has also been much more active since like you left Mawa. It's been much more active. And it's not that it wasn't active in Mawa because it was like suffused with its kin and its ilk. But now that it's isolated, things are a little bit different. And it's maybe it is trying to communicate. Who with is a different question, but who knows?
I think Kyrene just says to it, "We will talk later.
Okay.
We will talk later," and they'll just put it back inside of their herbalist kit for now.
You telling the plant that you will talk later does not stop it from tapping.
Yeah,
But it doesn't, it doesn't have ears. So
that'll get annoying. I will probably ask Curtis when they're in a better shape. What the fuck? I feel like they may recognize like, oh, this is like a rhythmic tapping, but they just can't crack it. So I'm like, who
yeah.
better to ask than our residential road?
Yeah.
I think Curtis, after like looking around and seeing that it's a relatively empty, relatively safe swamp, will just kind of like look at the party, like wipe off like a few of the tears like from their face, like regain a bit of their composure. I need an hour. I just need an hour to kind of sit.
uh, Above table, this is an incredible opportunity for y'all to take a long rest if you're interested in that. Um, or a short rest. It's up to you. But this y'all at the base of the mangrove tree in a safe swamp, stagnant swamp, but safe swamp. Maybe get some food in your stomach, that kind of thing. Feel free.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that long rest, and also
Okay.
I want to meditate while I'm doing it. I
Okay.
got something to give to Curtis.
Period. Okay. So how about you, Bream? Are you taking a long rest as well?
Um, I feel like it's not a willing long rest, but it's like a body giving out. And
Yeah.
so what
Yeah.
what you see isn't like Bream resting, but just out cold inside of Ansel's grasp. Like the shock and awe of everything
Mm,
has pushed Bream to a point that when he's never thought he would experience this consistency, and his body has given out. His mind has gone, his exhaustion has taken over, and he is just out cold.
yeah.
But I will take the long rest. I'll take that. No, 100%.
Yeah. Real. Yeah.
I think because I saw Opal almost get eaten by a dire crocodile, I
Mm.
am going to jump into the tree. With
Okay.
Bree.
Valid. There. Very fair. Very fair.
Can I will reach a hand out to Curtis and Kyrene if they want to lay on the ground with the crocodile or come into the trees. It's up to y'all.
The mangrove tree does have a lot of low, thick branches that are sort of spread out around the bottom of it. Um, so yeah, it's not hard. I won't even make you make an athletics check because you're probably gonna get it anyway.
I was gonna say
You
I have
I wouldn't
something.
be so sure about that.
I have
Yeah,
I have ability.
Curtis has second story work, so Curtis
yeah, yeah.
moves
Y'all
vertically
are
as easy as
fine.
it moves horizontally.
Yeah, I could stand on water. So
Yeah,
Crazy, bro.
I think you're good. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. Y'all take this moment to rest and get some well-deserved, well-earned sleep. Um and that y'all can go ahead and mark your long rest. Uh and then you can tell me what y'all want to do next. I will I will ask actually before that after this long rest. Yeah, go ahead and tell me what you're interested in, what you want to do.
When Brain finally wakes, he'll make food. Dream's just going to make breakfast. He'll take out his pot and he'll just start cooking just so that the team has food. It's a much quieter space as he's lost in thought.
Hmm.
I think when
So,
Curtis wakes up, Curtis would have like similar to Bream, Curtis would have like muttered something about like, I'll take the first watch. You guys try and get some rest. And then Curtis would have like immediately like collapsed, probably like mid-sentence. And it's just like knocked out for the next 8 hours.
Could Kyrene have built hammocks for people to rest in?
yeah.
Um, yeah, I feel like everybody probably was like passed out. Maybe I don't know if Ansel was, but I don't think Kyrene was like one of the first to start resting. I think everybody climbed into the tree and they just kind of stood at the base, just trying to think things through. Uh, and yeah, I think they would have just like tried to, okay, we'll be here for at least a night. Um, they try to make it comfortable, get like a campfire going, have like Opal keep ears and nose out, and yeah, just kind of like build these hammocks.
Yeah. Okay. Um yeah, you go ahead and weave together some hammocks from some of the fallen leaves and lichen and they swing between the branches. They comfy as all hell.
I think Ansel is laying like a leopard in the tree, with one of
Oh.
their claws like leaning down. They haven't been talking really, as they're in like a more meditated state, as the shadows of beneath them gather around them, and they are just bathing into that moment of just, I'm here, I'm back from whatever it is. And if Kyrene is under them, their hand is kind of like extended out to them and just says, we're being haunted by something.
Before we take our, because this is still like before our long rest, right?
It could be after or before.
I think this would be before, honestly. So Kyrie will like cast tongues on Ansel, so that way Ansel can understand Kai. Um, yep. Jesus fucking Christ. I rolled an A. Um, you know what?
You
Yeah, let
gotta
me roll
stop
the
doing
table before I
magic.
say
You
what
gotta
Kyrene
stop
says.
doing magic.
Never. I was born for this.
Summer take, summer die.
You and the target of your spell, if any, can choose to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Um, so I think like Kyrene was below Ansel and like it had touched its paw while to cast a spell, and then you see Kyrene sort of like blip next to you in a puff of like hot pink smoke, and they're like, okay. Um and Kyrene kind of like looks at Ansel and is like, I think you're right. And I think that's why it's even more important than ever to try to keep our wits about ourselves. Are you okay? Do you need any healing? I think Kyrene is like kind of cautiously like looking Ansel over, like not quite wanting to touch Ansel like without their permission, but is like clearly like worrying over Ansel.
Oh, I think Ansel is like, you know how leaning, arm is still kind of like swaying, arm like kind of laying, looking towards you. Snakes are kind of like sleeping already. They're kind of like dozy, kind of in the feeling. And they said, I can be okay. But something that, whatever that was very malicious. I think with how Ansel is thinking about it, this is finally they're thinking about what happened and seeing its idea of that monster coming out of the mirror. I don't think, do they remember being in their mirror or seeing a mirror themselves? Like, or were they, I guess the question is, were they so wrapped up to it that seeing that other creature, would they also put two and two together that there's something going up, like something bad is happening instead?
Mm,
Um, I
oh.
think Ansel, when they were dealing with their mirror, um, Ansel had bigger problems, frankly, because she was being wallpapered into the back of its own mind. Um, and that's not great. So I think Ansel, in my head canon, you tell me if this sounds right to you, right? In my head canon, Ansel got eyes on Fancella and she got eyes on it, kind of, maybe. And that became the tunnel vision focus.
Yeah.
So as far as like putting two and two together that something bad is happening, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. It's been bad vibes since y'all stepped in this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Vibes have been rancid. So like I think you're good. Like you would have picked up on that. The shadow monster is a new abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Um but not wholly surprising, given everything that's happening.
Okay. I think when you say keep your wits up, um, to them with
About you. Mhm.
Ansel just asks, what if I can't? What if I can't control my body?
Then I'll be here to help you. We'll we will be here to help you. But what do you mean? Are you having trouble controlling your body?
Ansel looks at you like now they're kind of like raising up, looking at you.
Kareem's eyes narrow because it's very much giving child hiding something like, ooh, I probably did a thing that I maybe shouldn't have done. And now I gotta like come clean about it.
Yeah,
Like I
they're
feel
they're
like that's the
trying
energy.
they're trying to think if it's should they say it or is it important? It's important, but do they want them to also carry that burden?
Mm.
Hmm.
Could I could I
Ansel's
roll an insight
bad.
check on Ansel?
Yeah, yeah. Ansel is bad at things. So if you look at them, they're gonna try to hide it. They're gonna try to
Okay.
hide it.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I would like to
yeah,
roll an insight
w-
on Ansel then for
insight
sure.
versus your deception, please.
22.
Okay.
Hmm. It's a 9. um.
Tell me everything.
Oh, I don't know. There's a level I'm gonna be telling you. Ansel's gonna be like, I don't know if you can control what's going to happen to me. I understand. Like they are trying to think of words. They're like, oh, okay. What should I say? Hearing their minds, what Hooks told them not to say it. Don't like. They're like, I don't want someone to know because that's gonna be a burden. Also, they say I seen I've seen a portion of a future or past that maybe can happen to me, and I'm don't want to go back to it. I can't go back to it. I must I must go forward. That's all I can say. I must go forward.
Kyrene kind of nods. Um, I don't think Kyrene fully understands, but like Ansel would absolutely like read the support immediately, like coming off of Kyrene. And they just nod and they'll say, okay, um, you don't have to go back to anything you don't want to go back to,
They're shaking their head
Ansel.
while
And if
they're
there's
saying
a
it.
way, like Kyrene is like, if there's a way we can help you not go back to it, just tell us. I won't know what to do.
I just have to not stay still. It's good that the only thing good that has come out of this is we're somewhere else. So it'll give me more time to be away from her.
Who's hunting you, Ansel?
Ansel eyes widen because they never
Yeah, because you're talking
considered.
about someone's hunting us, but I'm like, somebody's hunting you.
No, it's
Like,
not.
so what's going
I
on?
didn't say hunting. Oh, I didn't say hunting. I said haunted. Something is haunting
Haunting. Well, okay.
us,
Gotcha,
meaning
gotcha. I think it's even
something.
more fitting that Kai like thinks it's hunting then. That's But
Uh,
yeah, that's what it sounds like to them right now.
I think as they it kind of like the eyes widen and it gives kind of like a they frown and they say, "No one's hunting me."
Deception check. Also, be sure to take your luck for failing that insight check.
Okay.
So
I mean,
do I have to
deception
roll
roll.
another insight check?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do a deception check though, because that's a take. That's a take.
That's a take. It's so good.
Okay, I got an 18.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, okay. Kyrene did roll a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're lying to a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Like a career liar.
I think how Ansel kind of like fumbles it a little bit is not the idea of getting hunted because they are running away. They don't understand the level implication of being like taken away. They know what their destiny was. So when they're thinking of like, oh, you got to go and someone brings me back, I think they decide and they say it's not hunting if someone catches up to me in Hooks catches up to me. I don't it's like they're kind of mingling their words like is it hunting or stuff. They say to you, if Hooks catch me, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should defend myself or should I run away, but I don't want you also to be dragged in to this.
I think Kyrene listens. Has Kyrene heard of hooks before? Like, what do we know anything if anything about hooks?
I could
Would
tell
you have?
you up straight that
Yeah.
if they get more, if you keep asking them this line of questions, they're going to stop saying talk more. They're going to say Hooks. I can't say anything more because I'm going to add into it. Kyrene, stop digging for this. I can't. I can't let Hook said I can't say anything.
Okay. I'll leave it alone because you asked me to.
They nod.
But if Hooks is trying to take you somewhere that you don't want to be, then I think the only correct response is to fight it. Get some rest. I'm gonna keep watch.
Okay.
And Kyrie will drop down. And is internally screaming. Is internally like, okay, someone's fucking hunting Ansel now. Been hunting Ansel, in fact, and we never fucking knew. And that is like, cool, great, fine. That's adding it to the fucking to-do list type shit. Like truly mask up and is like, okay, cool. Let me make sure the campfire's good. And I think is like seeing everybody just kind of situated and like resting, and like will ask Opal to like go get like, Kinder, what have you, for Opal to eat as well, because that is what Opal eats would.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Opal been munching. Baby is curled up on the side of a branch going smacking.
You know what? I don't even ask Opal to do nothing like seeing that. They're just like, bitch, you're lucky.
Listen,
Oh,
baby is posted up and holds up a wood chip. You want some?
you know damn well I cannot eat that.
Both of me? Like,
So annoyed, but smiles lovingly at Opal. And I think they'll just they will not leave the group far, but they will just kind of like walk a perimeter to give themselves something to do.
okay. Is there anything else that Curtis or Bream want to do before y'all bed down for the night? Good.
I feel
Weird
like
about
both
y'all.
of us are passed the fuck out.
Yeah,
I
we're we're
feel
we're
like,
we're,
Yeah,
we're
y'all
out.
knocked out. Y'all
We're
went the
out.
we
fuck
We're
got the
to
out.
sleep. Okay, bet.
shit beat out of
Cool.
us. Yeah, we're
So
asleep.
It's been a rough week.
a little bit, especially for our baby Bream. So as Kyrene, you walk a perimeter. When do you get rest? Opal is happy to keep watch.
That's a good question. Um, I think they will not rest until like the very last hour. They will need to rest to get like a long rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and when they do, I think they would ask Opal to keep watch, but like on some, hey, I know we like tee hee ha ha silly little guys a lot, but like I need you to lock in because they need their rest and I definitely need my rest and I need somebody I can trust to watch after us.
Opal, like, she's Opal loves you. Opal is also very sarcastic. And even with like the love and the sincerity, stands on two little webbed feet, salutes, and marches a perimeter around the mangrove tree that y'all are at.
This motherfucker walking on two legs is
Uh-huh.
sending Kyrene.
Listen,
But you know
jauntily,
what?
okay?
I'm with it. I'm so with it. The imagery is so fucking cute to me. Yeah, that'll send Kai
And
off to bed with a smile.
so we see Opal traipsing around, marching really around this mangrove tree. Curtis and Bream are knocked the hell out in their little hammocks. Ansel is curled up like a big cat in a rainforest, having had that tender moment with Kyrene, who also falls asleep with a smile, knowing that their little buddy is going to be watching out for them. And we zoom out of this scene just for 15 minutes. We are going to go and take a break, and we'll be back in 15 minutes when we are done being human beings. We will see you then. howdy, hi, y'all. Welcome so much. Yeah, whatever. Welcome back. We're back. We're done being human beings, and we're back to being swamp creatures. So, last we left off, our wonderful party had finally gotten a long rest after a very, very hectic week. Um, and here's something fun. So, when who is the first to wake up? Bream? That's what I
Yeah.
figured. Bream, when you wake up, it is almost jarring that it looks as though no time has passed. It is still twilight in this swamp. The lighting has not changed. Nothing has moved. It is as though no time has passed at all. You feel rested. So you did get your long rest, but it doesn't look like it.
Um, Bream's gonna start, I mean, foraging for like any kind of like herbs and vegetables for a meal, and it's
Okay.
just gonna sit down and begin cooking.
Okay. So for funsies, let's get either survival or nature to make sure that you don't accidentally ingest something poisonous.
Like you were saying, nature. My survival would have been a flat roll. I'm so bad at wisdom. We have an 18, I believe.
DC was only 15. You're so good, darling. You find
Nice.
plenty. You find plenty of incredible, yummy, delightful little mushrooms. You find like herbs for teas. For a tea, you find herbs like savory herbs to season your food with. Yeah, you find all kinds of yummy stuff. And berries for like a
Hmm.
jam. Oh yeah, it's good.
Right. So I'm just prepping breakfast. It's a very slow, somber kind of affair. As Bream sits in the twilight, I guess I'll look around just perception wise, just to
Yeah,
get our bearings.
yeah.
But it's just letting the silence of the night kind of like soothe his loneliness.
So who wakes up after Brain?
I want to say Curtis. Curtis didn't sleep too well, but I think they would have woken up a little bit earlier, just kind of like stared at the canopy and the leaves, and just kind of been in the silence for a bit. Um, and I think once Bream had started, cooking breakfast, Curtis would have looked over, seen that Bream was kind of in his own world for a bit, just kind of in his own little ritual, and been hesitant to bother. I think once breakfast was done, however, Curtis would have kind of approached, made himself known, and incredibly out of character for Curtis, like initiate a conversation. Um, how are you? What are you feeling?
We're in over our head.
Yeah,
We don't know anything about what's going on. And I don't think we have the time to find the answers.
I think Curtis will kind of look around the canopy. It doesn't look like time has passed. I don't know if the answers that are out there are ones that are safe to find.
I'm lost, Curtis.
I don't
We haven't stopped once since It's been too much. I'm not built like y'all. I can't I can't keep moving like this.
I think Curtis will have been like playing a bit awkwardly with like the edge of their cloak, kind of shifting their weight. I don't know what to say to make you feel better. I want you to feel better, though. I know this is a lot. It's too much for me, too. The only reason I've been able to keep up this long is because this isn't the first time for me. It gets easier.
We came here to say goodbye. Why is this so? She's not supposed to be here. None of this makes sense. And I'm tired of trying to act like it does.
I've never been good at acting either. What happened in Maua was wrong. It was the type of wrong that would make someone feel crazy for pointing out that it's wrong. I think less
I,
than. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not stupid. I know that's not her. It would be so much easier if it was. We can't stay here much longer. I don't think it's good for us to stay here much longer.
I don't think it's stupid for wanting it to be her. You and me, we're not like Kyrene, and we're not like Mireya. This world of heroes isn't something that we're used to. And I think even me, as practical as I am, was holding on to the hope that maybe it was her, that maybe the necromancer that killed her had some sort of energy or death defying aura, and if we could just free her mind from whatever this mother was, that she'd be back. Because that's the kind of world and that's the kind of fairy tales that we've been living in.
This has never been a fairy tale. I just want to say goodbye.
I think Curtis will take a plate of breakfast. Closure is a fairy tale.
Who's the next person who wakes up?
The pressure of like waking up and possibly catching the tail end of that shit, dog. Yeah, Kai will wake up next, but I think yes, coming in maybe on the tail end of that, they are like, I pretend I do not see it, and instead we'll choose to meditate for a couple, like an hour or so, as a way to like commune with the fourth fae, because they're like, yeah, I don't want to step in that shit. I'm going to just turn the other way.
So you're trying to commune with the fourth fae?
Yeah, I think Kyrene is trying to like meditate in this moment and kind of center themselves and pull on that thread that they have with her because we need answers. What is your connection to Mother and why is she fucking with us?
Interesting. Okay. So
My
you
traumatized short
meditate
kinks.
and you explain to me what that looks like.
Hmm.
How are you trying to reach her?
Kyrene is laying on their back and I think it's them just kind of with their eyes closed, hands folded, like over their stomach. And with sorcerers, it is that, their magic is from like a pool within them. But with, this warlock pact, it is like this pact. I think Kyrene like imagines like a Venus fly trap, so to speak, like opening
Mhm.
and putting like it's like the call sign is kind of like a Venus flytrap, and it opens, and it is Kyrene, like in the complete color of a like Venus flytrap, and it just looks like that. It looks like almost it's like a waiting room, so to speak.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine like it snaps shut, and then when it opens again, that is when they meet, and it is
Yes.
her dominion.
Okay. So here's what you see. You have closed your eyes, you hear as you like wake into consciousness, you hear closure is a fairy tale, and you're like, nope, not my business. Fold your hands demurely over your stomach and you focus on something that is your business. What the fuck is happening with your your patron? And you hear like celestial music, like do 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 in this little waiting room of yours, and it takes a moment. It takes longer than a moment to the point where you're almost concerned as to whether or not she will answer. We'll just do straight up luck check. Interesting. So you are inside of this Venus flytrap. You see like pieces of this nebulous nowhere place, this astral waiting room. And in this space, the music is turned down and you are here for longer than you have been before. And you remember the last time you saw her pleading for godhood from a sentient Eidolon blossom. And slowly, the the jaws of the Venus flytrap open, spread wide, the tendrils curling under, and you look and you see a blooming rose with petals that go all the way down and round, almost like peonies. It's very lush and thick, like sexy, perfect, this rose. And as it blossoms from the center where a stamen and pistil would be, instead you see your lady. Skin perfect and unblemished, dark as she steps forward in this beautiful rose ball gown that could be dripping blood, could be made from blood, or it could just be a rose dipped in paint. Who knows? But she glides forward to you, and you meet her in the middle. Behind you, the open jaws of a hungry Venus flytrap, and behind her, the rustling, lush petals of a bloody red rose. And she steps forward onto a small, like earthen dais, and there is a tea service there. She prepares herself a cup and finally turns her piercing red gaze to you. You rang.
I think Kai does like a quick, cute little curtsy and just like immediately approaches the table. Keeps a like hearty distance between them, but is urgent nonetheless. And is like, Rang, girl, I'm pounding on the door. How, I'm sorry, how are you?
Hmm. She takes a moment to answer this question. She's prepared a nice tea service. You see a translucent shale black, like obsidian black tea service, and she drinks a sip as though she's got all the time in the world at her leisure. And she responds, "Is that why you called me? Small talk. Did you miss me that much, Kai?"
Okay, not for small talk, no, but it's polite. And I figured I'd ask because I saw something a little worrisome.
Hmm. You see, she looks at you now, her perfectly manicured brow lifts, arches, and her blood red eyes black glare as she looks at you, regards you, and you feel examined, peered through, almost like a specimen in a microscope. And she puts down her teacup, and you see a smirk on her full lips as she says, "Worrisome? How? Do tell."
Kyrene will walk around the table to also prepare themselves a cup, and drops a bunch of fucking sugar cubes in it.
Mhm.
Truly, like, taking the time to let this sit
Yeah.
because they're like, "Okay, fine, we're doing this. We're gonna play the coy game." And, like, stirs his cup and it's like, "Well, you see, as I'm sure you know, Mireya has passed.
Oh. Yeah, I did know that. How are you?
I'm lovely, but more." And Kyrene kinda, like, stutters for a second at telling this obvious lie, I feel like, in
Yeah.
this moment, but it, like, takes a breath and just flashes a smile, it's like, "I'm fine. Uh, right now we're trapped by someone named Mother."
Give me an insight check with advantage.
Kyrene is immediately, like, looking up, look, glancing from the cup, glancing at her, glancing from the cup, glancing at her, like, trying to read this expression. Thank God for the fucking advantage. 23.
Mhm. 23. So, just real quick, just to see. You know your lady, and she knows you. You two see each other in a big way. And when you say we're trapped by someone called Mother, you see the inside corner of her eye twitch just a little in vague recognition, but her expression goes smooth and placid again. And she goes, Mother? Whose mother? Your mother? Mireya's mother?
My mother, God's no.
She does give a little
No,
chuckle at that and drinks some from her cup.
I mean, truly, Aldaris would never. But no, it calls itself mother, and it is. Ooh, question actually. In
Mm,
this moment, with like
mhm,
the flower in my herbalist bag,
mhm.
is it changing in like its frequency of tapping? Is it like more urgent or anything being in the presence of her right now?
Actually, yes, that's a very good point. You hear the tapping had gotten monotonous. It was to the point where you could ignore it. But at this point, there is still a rhythm, like an urgency, a rhythm, a frequency. It's tapping out a message. You don't know what, but it is. And you are aware of the fact that since you've entered this liminal nowhere meeting place for you and your lady, this Eidolon Blossom has gotten that much more insistent.
Jesus fuck. This is worrying information for Kyrie. Um, because did you get your wish? Did you achieve godhood through this mother person and you're just lying? Like, do I get the vibe that she's lying and like not
And
knowing who mother is?
give an insight check.
Okay.
And I will also roll a dice.
I'm
Oops.
gonna give myself guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, did it freaking pop up? All right, that's fine. I'll do my insight and I'll just roll a d4.
Interesting.
Oh, hey, 19 plus 4.
Okay. Okay. So that's a 23. How much luck do you have?
I have 2, and I'll spend both of them if I need to.
You do. She rolled a
Okay, I'm spending both
25.
my luck. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely gonna spend it.
So meets it beats it. You know, just like she knew you were lying about being lovely about Mireya having passed, this lie is just as obvious. She knows exactly who the fuck you're talking about. Do you ask her, did she achieve godhood, or was that you thinking out loud?
That was kinda like thinking out loud, but, like, knowing that she's lying, whatever, she's a fucking archfey, they expect that, but
Hmm.
it's annoying none the fucking less,
Of
because I
course.
thought we were better than that. Uh, Kyrene sips at his tea and places it on the table and stares up at her for a second, and I think just goes, "Did you get your wish?"
At this, her expression becomes more sour. Her expression, her features are perfect. Alien, yes. Fae, beautiful. but beautiful nonetheless. And the pinching of her features reminds you that she is Fae. Yes, arch Fae. Powerful, primordial magic behind this woman. And the screwing up of her features feels vicious, not malicious, just able to harm type shit. Not willing, just able. And that sour expression lasts for but a moment, but you catch it because you are also a liar. And she should know better. And she does. So she answers truthfully, "Not yet."
Where do we fit in all of this? Why us? Why Mireya? What is going on? Can you tell me anything?
You see your lady, she gives a small sigh, and places her cup down, wraps her fingers around them, and looks down into her cup. She answers, "Honestly, this is bigger than you and Mireya and all of you. Mother and mother's sister have been at odds for an unknown amount of time, an unthinkable amount of time. Mother's name has been forgotten. She's simply on a quest to find it. What happened to Mireya? An unfortunate coincidence." And she says this matter of factly, not coldly, just plainly. Answers in turn. You ask how you fit into this. Why you? What is an ant to a boot? What is krill to a whale?
Kyrene kind of rubs his temple and like understands that yes, we are but like truly scuffs on like these powerful entities' boots. But that doesn't piss him off any fucking less.
That's
Um
valid. Cause like
Kyrene,
I lost my person and I don't matter. Come on now.
like bitch, I'll kill you. Um what?
Murder,
Like
actually.
like Kyrene is like feeling like anger at her response, like truly get to like she on them it sucks to suck. And they're like, yeah, it does suck to suck, but you're not on the fucking sucking end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and so I think Kyrene circles the table to like inch closer to her and says she's looking for her name. Then why did she take us? I don't know where we are. We're in some silver mirror shit. Again, this isn't why she's using Mireya. She's this pale fucking imitation of her and is using it to frankly terrorize people. And I don't understand people, my friends, my family, people I care about. I want to make her stop. So how can I?
Hmm. At this, you see the fourth Fae. She she gives a small smile and you see her incisors, the canines, the fangs in her teeth as they grow into a wide sort of smile, and she says, "Help her remember." so she can take back her place. Or maybe not her. Help the world remember the ever expanding worlds. Listen, and you can tell from this moment, the fourth face, she reaches for you and places a smooth hand on top of yours. In a gesture of care, she says, "In my sights, your friend Mireya is still in existence. I see her birth, I see her death, I see her rebirth, her life, all of it. I want what I want." And you feel like the power of her voice as it reverberates through this space that she is in control of. The flower petals of the rose behind her ripple in an invisible wind, and you see they like seams of blood falling from between the petals. And she returns to a kinder register as she speaks, and she says, "This is not your fault, but maybe you can end this for good, or at least turn her sights away from the material plane."
And where do you fit in all this?
The fourth Fae gives a coy little smile and finishes the rest of her tea. And she says, "I'm just a being in her ecosystem, middling of the food chain at best. She's a means to an end."
Not to roll like another insight check or but also, is
Mhm.
she lying?
Yeah, go nuts. Please roll insight with advantage. And I will also roll a thingy also as well.
That was almost a nat 20. I got a 14.
A 14. Interesting. Yeah, she's telling the truth. If
Kyrene,
anything, this is probably the most honest she's been since you got here.
hmm. Taking that, I think Kyrene just kinda nods slowly. Um, and then we'll take out the Eidolon blossom, and we'll ask, if she's just a means to an end, why does this thing seem so out of sorts around you?
Mm. So here's something fun. The Eidolon blossom, the tapping is becoming more muted, and you see a small amount of red nectar at the bottom of this jar. The Eidolon blossom itself is like it's almost like pushing at the lid, trying to take it off. And you see it like like typing out this message, tapping this message. And for the fourth Fae, you hear her, "Where did you?" "Mm, it's a phone call. I suppose I should answer."
From mother?
"Yes, these are hers. These
They
are
can
her."
Uh-huh. Okay. Kyrene would give her the jar.
She takes it and delicately opens the top of the lid. You see the blossom bloom further, like climb its way out, like leaf blades arching over the top of it as it pulls itself up and out of the jar. And it, you see the fourth Fae, your lady, your patron, bless you. You see her take this flower and eat it. And she chews and chews, and you see the red of her irises begin to sparkle almost like rubies. And she gives a wide and feral, sharp fanged smile. And she says, "It's always nice to see you, Kyrene." She curves her hand around your cheek and disappears.
What the fuck was that? Why did she eat it? Kyrene is confused. Do I have any idea why she ate that shit?
She was answering the phone call.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Well, you didn't eat the flower.
Kyrene just like snaps up in this fucking hammock and is like, just I think just lets out like a noise of frustration. Like, fuck. What? Mm.
So Curtis and Bream, you do hear, that's the first thing that y'all hear from Kyrene this morning is fuck. You hear an expletive immediately. Oh, yes. Ansel, when do you wake? Do you wake when Kyrene cusses?
Yeah, I'll say that.
That's funny. Okay, great.
Question: I'm above them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Are you? Is that where you fell asleep?
Yeah, I think I fell asleep above them.
Okay.
I think I'll wake up and. Uh, can I say I woke up a little bit earlier than that?
Yeah, sure. You woke up before Kyrene or before they cuss or before the
I
exclamation?
want to know, did I hear anything that they had a conversation wise? Did they go into like another place?
Who? The fourth Fae and Kyrene?
Mm-hmm. Did they went to another
Oh
place?
no, that was a them conversation.
Okay. So I just was looking at Kyrene, just staring into the nothing.
For all you knew, Kyrene was knocked the fuck out for real.
Okay.
Just sleeping like a corpse for reasons unknown.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think Ansel will jump down because they were, in the tree, and look to Kyrene, Bream, and Curtis and say, "What's the plan?" And also ask, "Did you all see something in the mirror?"
We all saw
Yeah.
what I saw.
I died.
Ansel says, Ansel says they seen.
Sorry. Because
Because I'm trying to say my words.
I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying so hard.
Team Duck also losing with like making me lose it too. I just
I was trying to say.
so good.
Ansel says, will say, I'm stumbling on their words, trying to figure what to say. I saw a future or past. I'm not too sure, but it has happened before of something I don't want to happen to me.
That
Brim's gonna look up from his pot and say, "Nothing's gonna happen to you, kid."
They look at Bream and their expression is kind of like melancholy of just I can't I can't say I'll believe you until I know that I'm freed.
Well, we can't free you from in here.
Are we in like in the Matrix? Oh, Alix, is it dark outside? Like,
Still Twilight.
so like we can't see nothing if whoever does
I
that
can see
dark.
fine.
Yeah, no, it's Twilight. Like it's
I can see fine.
like the sun has set, but there's still light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like Twilight, like right before darkness type
Okay.
shit.
So it has not time has not moved. I think
No, not to y'all's knowledge.
not to our knowledge. Now the the wording's different. uh I Ansel looks to everyone and just goes ahead and eats some food too. And kind of like once you said Curtis said that they got burned. What happened to I think Ansel turns to you, even they know how they had that conversation. What happened to you, Kyrene?
Um, Kyrene, I think was like just kind of tending to camp, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tending to the fire, just shit like that, like keeping themselves busy again.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll say, "Oh well, I saw my patron. I saw the fourth Fae, and she was meeting with a giant Eidolon blossom who I believe to be Mother. This thing
Mother.
we keep. Yeah, have you heard it?
I don't think I don't think I have personally heard. I'm asking Alex because like everyone, it seemed like everyone in their dreams heard something about Mother, and I was kind of pretty.
I
No,
think like we
you
all
got
heard it like in the beginning. Yeah.
yeah.
Like remember your
It,
mother.
it was one of the first things that was said was remember your mother.
Okay. Um, and so gets a chill because of that. They kind of shiver a little bit thinking about another mother.
Does Kai clock that?
Insight? Or are you trying to hide it?
I'm not hiding it. I think
Yeah, no, no.
they're
Yeah.
weirded out by enough that someone's calling themselves mother and they know another mother.
Mm-hmm.
Kai is still very much keeping a watchful eye on Ansel and like its reactions because of the worrying information they learned earlier.
Yeah.
But I think Kai will continue like I saw the fourth Fae. They were meeting with a giant Eidolon blossom who I believe to be this mother person, and she was asking for godhood but got denied, and something tried tried to harm her,
Mm-hmm.
and then I broke the mirror to make it stop, and then you came out. But I did meet with her earlier this morning to ask her about where she fits in all this. And she said that mother and mother's sister have been at odds for a really long time, and this is bigger than us. We just got caught up in the bullshit. And you all can see like a look of frustration on Kyrene's face at that. Um, and even kind of like frustration and I think like scornful even.
Mhm.
But uh I asked like what I don't know. I asked her what the hell does mother want. And she says that she's on a quest to find her name and says that if she suggested I help the world remember her name and I have no idea what to do with that. But I gave her the blossom I captured and she ate it and said it was a phone call. And every Eidolon blossom is mother in a way. So there's that. Kyrie will start loading up a plate of food.
I think Ansel was like, "That's at least that's good." I guess that mother's not watching us anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure. I I think ultimately she may not I can't say she's not concerned with us cuz why are we here? And if it's not just us here, if the entire town was maybe enveloped in whatever the fuck happened, why haven't we seen anybody else? Is it cuz we're connected in some way? I don't
I think Bream here is going to put his food down and confront Kyrene. It's not always about you. There is nothing to figure out here. There is no greater plan. There is no greater process. We are in the wrong place at the wrong time. You were told that this was bigger than you. This is bigger than us. Mireya was not supposed to die. We were not supposed to be here. It just happened. You need to stop searching for a world ending threat everywhere we go. We are here now. We know we figure out a name, cool. But there is no greater process. There is no heroic journey. We're fucked. We walked into a trap unknowing and we got fucked. Think smaller. We just have to get out of here alive. And everyone's gonna put food on your plate.
Kyrene
Ansel like,
I think at their core doesn't like disagree with Bream, honestly. And they certainly will not let that show. Kyrene like gently sets the plate down and will look at Bream and say, if this was about me, we wouldn't have come to this fucking village in the first place. If this was about me, we would have laid Mireya to rest in a somewhere so fucking far from here. And they kind of just sigh with frustration and will say, it's not about me. It's about the people that come after me. It's about who else this can happen to.
Ansel
So
saw
yeah, I'm gonna suck it the fuck up.
Ansel saw a future and a past that they didn't want to happen. Bream was tormented with the puppeteered illusion of our dead friend. I died. You saw your patron conversing with the very threat that brought us here in the first place. Everything in those mirrors was awful. Has it ever occurred to you that your torment is being fed the breadcrumbs of this quest? Has it ever occurred to you that your heroic inclinations are the torment that the mother has laid out for you?
Kyrene? I think Kyrene looks at Curtis like wide-eyed, mask completely fucking gone. Like, did you just say what the fuck you just said? Like type of expression. You said the secret that you said this that the thing that we talk keep quiet about out loud. Like, and that gives Kyrene pause for a second. Kyrene just swallows and looks back down at the plate, stands up, and will say, I'll go keep watch.
Ooh, Kyrene, give me a check. Give me a check. I need one of them.
Oh, so
Need one of them
fair.
post haste.
So fucking fair.
Mm-hmm. Need one of them post haste.
I did
You
not see
know,
Curtis jumping in on my side of it.
Right. Okay. All right. The mask is back. The composure is there. Everybody give me a perception check real quick.
Why do
DC
I keep acting
15.
like I'm good at this?
Oh my. God damn. God damn.
If it's
What
any
the hell?
consolation for the people at home, that was two natural ones. If it's any
That was
consolation, if it's any consolation,
no.
that's yo. Hey, if it's any consolation,
God
at this level, I have reliable talent. All right, that's a 21. That's a 21 total.
Period. Period. Thank
Least,
God for Curtis.
least, least.
Oh my heavens.
Huh.
Okay, you gonna are you Kyrene, are you rolling your thingy?
Oh shit, yeah. Is it site based?
Yes.
Cool.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my
God
Nat one and a nat
damn.
two.
Okay, so that was a
Kyrene is
third
pissed.
nat
Like Kyrene is. I don't even think
one.
Kyrene's upset. I think or mad per se. I think Kyrene is just like extremely shocked.
Shout out for that
Like
reliable talent, because we are all
Holy
Henny.
emotionally
shit,
shell
bro.
shocked right
Yeah, dead
now.
Listen,
ass.
the girls is going through it, Henny.
Dead
The
And
ass.
parents are
so
Oh,
Kyrene,
fighting. The triple
Holy
is
the
shit.
girls
fighting.
are fighting. Okay, so this is how this plays out. So, Kyrene, you are living in shock right now. Just mask ain't cracked, but a bitch is gagged for real. You know what I'm saying? So Opal has been marching around this damn mangrove tree until you woke up. And as soon as she sees you standing up and at him, she's like, damn girl, where you been? I got so much to tell you. Let me tell you about this leaf I saw. And like climbs up onto your neck and like wraps around. And
Fully starts
you're
listening.
yeah, as you go to keep watch. So you are preoccupied with distracting yourself from the fact that your mans just peeped your whole card and put your shit out on
I
Front
don't know if
Street.
Curtis is letting
In front
Kyrene
of
like
mixed
walk away
company.
and clique and keep watch. I don't know if Curtis is like letting Kyrene go at this moment.
Well, no, that's fair. However, for Bream and Ansel, this food mighty good, bruh. This shit good as hell, bro. In
I'm
your
like,
plate, like
I'm like,
what?
ooh.
I'm
Ansel's
nom
like,
nom, goddamn. And Curtis,
yikes.
right, like, ugh. So Curtis, as you are reaching for Kyrene, you see from the corner of your eye something glowing red and moving out of
Throwing
your
a knife
line of
at it
sight.
immediately.
Yeah, yeah. It
No,
goes sailing through the damn air.
just
You tried to stab mist, essentially. Because what you see when you turn to and you throw this knife, when you turn and you see it, what you see is a trail of red pollen and a swamp boat, a little canoe inviting you all in.
Um, question, Alex.
Yes.
Was that someone unseen?
No.
Wasn't not invisible?
No.
Okay.
There's no creature.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the mist.
Anything on the ethereal plane?
No.
Okay.
Just a heavy sigh, and then the charm of returning, and the dagger is back in Curtis's hand. There's magic fuck shit afoot.
Dips
Kyrene,
eating the
deep
food.
inhale. There's been magic fuck shit afoot. Like, I said that when we came into town. And it just will.
Eh, mm,
Crash out.
This is
I
not
was
over.
like,
We're not done discussing this. If my vote is we cut our losses and get the fuck out of here as soon as possible, I don't give a fuck about the world remembering Mother's name. I give a fuck about remembering Mireya. And right now, we are the only four who do.
And that is actually where we're going to call this session.
That was good shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we will
What
be
are we doing?
back next week, next Friday for more. I want to, if you're out in the world, give a round of applause for my fucking players, bro. They carried the emotional weight of this episode in a huge way. So, yes, let's go around, introduce yourselves, tell the people where they can find you. And we will be back next week to blow your socks off again. Let's start with Duckalicious.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I forgot the thing I said when we started this. It's Duck. How's it going? Pronouns they, them. I have been playing Bree, the Mechanist Dwarf, um, on an upswing of emotion, maybe? Who knows? Everybody's angry these days. It has been a blast. I'm going to go ahead and pass over to Apple Juice.
Oh, your socials, baby.
Oh, Bad Disco Duck, everywhere you can find me. My
There you go.
apologies. I
You're
am the
so
Duck,
happy.
the Bad Disco Duck, on every platform underneath the sun.
There you go.
Hello, y'all. It's Apple Juice. It's Apple Juice spelled like Beetlejuice. Any and all pronouns. I've been playing Curtis. Pronouns he, they. Human rogue. Stressed as hell. You can find me as Apple Juice spelled like Beetlejuice on TikTok sometimes, and maybe other socials soon. But primarily, I am right here on Batty Bards. And I will go ahead and popcorn it over towards Satine.
hello, everyone. I'm Sateenbonnet. Pronouns my name and none. I just had to, just had the honor playing Ansel and then thinking about which Christmas I'm gonna have to attend after all this happening. uh, Pronouns for Ansel is it, she, and they. Flicker Dark Monk, and you can find me with the same name, Satin Bonnet, on Blue Sky, and always check out everything that we do on Batty Bards. Rate, review, chat to me.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going to send it to Blue.
Hi. Hello, gay people in my phone. It's been so fucking fun playing Kyrene, Asanem today. He, they pronouns, my little chaos magic sorcerer, reaper, warlock, crash out king. Damn, that's a
Period.
motherfucking mouthful. You can find me online in the internet streets as King V, and that's King with a Y. Sometimes underscore because I'm just, spicy like that. You can catch me anywhere Batty Bards is, anywhere Jelly Ghoul Studios is and will be. And yeah, like Satine said, fucking give us reviews, make sure you rate us, talk us money on coffee, and all that good fun shit. And I'm gonna pass it to our lovely Alix.
Hey, howdy, hi, y'all. My name is Alix. I use they, them pronouns. I have been your game master for this evening. And I am super, super pleased to say we have 2 episodes left. So catch us next Friday if you're interested in more of this. Cause it's gonna be good. Look at the material. If you wanna follow me specifically, you can follow me at AlexAMA underscore. Sometimes, for the most part, I be on Blue Sky. That's where I spend the majority of my time talking. Um, And I'm also on other places. Don't hold your breath, though, for real. If you really want to see what I'm up to, check out Baddie Bards everywhere. Baddie Bards everywhere. And also pay us because we're cute and hot and good at what we do. So, yes, we will see you guys next week for more. Say goodbye, y'all. Thank you to Kobold Press for sponsoring Husk. If you want to try Tales of the Valiant or the Labyrinth World Book for yourself, check out the QR code on the screen to get your own copy. Thank you for watching.